Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Kaos's Corner. I believe this one is episode 7. I have a very special guest on this channel, on this podcast. Someone that I know probably the most about coming into this podcast episode. My girlfriend, you've heard about her, previous podcasts, Mogo. She's finally on. Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
She's a little shy to come on, but, you know, we'll give her a warm welcome to the community here. So I give people like a chance to describe what they do, because this is for everybody else to know, and I already know the most about you, but like when it comes to content creation, what do you do?
Well, I stream over on Twitch. I make art and game and yeah, but that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, she plays a lot of games over on Twitch, so I will post a link to her channel in the description. You want to let everybody know when you go live, because that's something that we just made an official announcement for it. I helped her make a little picture for it, but you can let everybody know when you go live right now. You can tell them.
I mean, yeah, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. I should say, Pacific Standard or Daylight.
Pacific time. Pacific time.
I cannot
Hey.
speak.
Everybody knows when they come to this channel that I always mess up on my words. So if you do the same thing, it's fine.
You also realize I've been having to talk all day.
That's fine. That's totally cool.
Because I have to work and talk with people all day.
Yeah, but I'll have you say it at the end of the podcast as well. But yeah, you can catch her go live at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time every Wednesday. And it leads me into talking about your Twitch channel, Miss Mogo. So you play a lot of games over there. What's been like the biggest games lately that you've been enjoying streaming?
Well, lately I've been really enjoying Persona 4. It was announced on Steam not that long ago, and I was like, I've been hearing so many good things about it. Why not check it out? And it's been so much fun. Borderlands is another big one for me. I love all of them.
She's gotta think. She gotta think about this one.
I mean, I like a lot of games.
Yeah, I know that you and I
a lot of games.
You and I are continuing our gameplay of Borderlands 3 whenever we can have time. We'll probably be streaming that, hopefully. When you go live, though, on Wednesdays, I'm working, so I can't play at that time. So if you ever go live at an additional time, it'll have to be kind of like a last-minute stream.
Yeah.
But I know
yeah. Sometimes it's like want to have like those like surprise
surprise.
Yeah,
I'm streaming. But yeah,
exactly.
we gotta finish that. We gotta finish the DLC that we're in the middle of and play the new one that just came out.
I was trying to even remember the name of it, and I was like, wait, and it's like, I'm having a hard time even remembering it. It's that bad. My memory's that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so you also stream artwork as well. So like if for the people who don't know, probably like you are the person that has been doing the artwork for my for all of my songs that are coming out. So like if they didn't know, you worked on the Frieza one. And I think I'm going to make an official announcement. I think I probably already made it, so I guess I'll say it here. Next week's track will be Pain, a Pain rap featuring Sky Limits. So hopefully, I think this will come out later in the day after I make the announcement officially. So yeah, you heard it here. Pain rap featuring Sky Limits next Wednesday. How has your experience been making those artworks for me?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of learning what kind of things of what to do with it, because I'm kind of experimenting with this kind of art style that I'm doing with it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But I'm enjoying it a lot.
it's kind of reminiscent of, it's kind of like inspired, not reminiscent, but inspired by NLJ's approach to album artworks, where it's kind of like it's a little, but it's not exactly like, it's like you're doing it in your own way, and I think it looks really cool.
Exactly. You gotta take a little Mogo spin on it.
Yeah, and
why not?
I
needs a little.
I love that you're doing that for me. But I know you've been working on one for a future song that I can't announce because I'm still trying to work on it, so it's not official yet. But it's planned. And this one you've been working on for the one I'm talking about. You've been like staying up like all night after you get off work in the morning working on this one.
Yeah.
that's what you.
It's dedication. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but you finished it, so hopefully I can get that song done so people can appreciate the artwork for it.
I believe in you.
Maybe I'll announce it here. I don't want to announce anything until it's like actually set in stone. So like the only thing I can really say announced at this point is like next Wednesday will be the Sky Limits, the Sky Limits pain rap featuring Sky Limits. I'm getting all tripped up on my words. I do really.
I was the only one that had that excuse because I've been working all night.
Yeah. But yeah, I do appreciate you being on. I think a lot of people actually, because hearing about you, it would be nice to see you on. And I thought this is a great way. Everybody who's listening right now, please go check out Mogo's Twitch channel. She would love all people to come into her stream and just say hi. She wants everybody in there, hyping it up. She plays, like she said, P4. I wanted to have her on because I kind of wanted to showcase her a little bit. I talk about her a lot, so... Yeah,
considering the first time I was brought up in a conversation was pretty negatively.
Oh, no, we just poking fun. No, but
calling me out on stuff.
No, that's fine.
I'm just giving you just as much crap as you were giving me.
Oh, yeah. But it's really nice that you're on. I really want more people to check out your stuff. This is like a great way to kind of tell people, hey, you go live at this time. So if you can make it at 6:30 p.m., I know it's kind of later in the day for Pacific time, but if you're up pretty late Eastern time, because that's like 9:30 Eastern time, if you're up around that time, you got nothing else to do, go check out her streams. They're really fun. P4 seems like a really interesting game, and I wish I could watch it. Unfortunately, I have to work.
It's kind of getting towards the end of P4, so I'm gonna have to find something else to go and stream here soon.
That's true. Maybe do like a playthrough of like different Borderlands games. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of did have a Borderlands pre-sequel run going on.
Yeah, that might be cool to see.
That I kind of have to remember which one was my solo playthrough. Since you and I had started to do a playthrough together on that. And then I decided I'm gonna do one on my own because I want to see if I can beat the game on my own.
Yeah.
Low-key had my cousins help me, and I kind of cheated my way through the game.
It's kind of weird because I know
50 helping a 35 noob.
It's kind of weird because I don't know what else to ask you. Because like I know the most about you, and I'm trying to figure out like what for the viewers or listeners, I should say, like whatever.
Well,
viewers, listeners, yeah. What they should know about you. I don't know. I usually ask what people have for like future goals. I think that's kind of an easy one. Is just probably for you is just grow your audience a little more, and probably to get better at artwork, huh?
Probably. I mean, I see my stuff and I'm kind of sitting here like, how can I improve this? But I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna be kind of brutally honest with this. The artwork I'm doing, like, I am kind of scrubbing it. Like, I don't have like professional stuff, so
that's good. That's fine. You gotta start somewhere. I mean, the pictures you've been making for me, the artworks look absolutely phenomenal. I've had a lot of people say that it looks sick. So, I guess maybe like I know you're trying to get like a touchpad thing, so you could do more like drawing with an actual like little pen thing, like touchpad and pen almost.
Yeah.
But those cost a lot of money for decent ones. So yeah, that would be awesome. Probably look forward to that.
Eventually.
I think that's pretty much it. I guess I usually talk about myself as well. So going to me, future goals for me would be probably the same thing. Is just keep improving in what I'm doing. growing my keep growing my channel, this community, and keep putting out some good videos, keeping reactions up as best I can. It's kind of hard to do them now because I'm doing more college classes again, and working on music and trying to do all that. Is kind of, balancing everything. It's been a really, really, really tough balancing act, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it done. So
I believe in you. I know you do.
I feel like I just kind of want to chat. I just want to chat. This podcast, it's, I want it to be less about interviewing, but it is an interview. Like, it's kind of like if it's somebody on that I have a lot of questions for, who does a lot of different stuff. I like to ask a lot of questions because I know the least amount about them. But we kind of touched up on all the big things. It's like,
yeah. But I mean, you were the one to say yourself you didn't want this to be an interview. So.
Yeah, I did. I just want to just chat. Just chill. Let's chill here for like 45 minutes to an hour, just chatting about different things and anime and video games, and just be absolute nerds about it. I love doing these podcasts, and I'm so happy that I get to keep doing them. I did have to cut them back though, and you were one of the ones telling me to do that, and also Jeff Hoplin. You were both telling me. Well, he told me to take a break, and then you agreed. You said you should take a break if it's not helping, if it's making you feel.
Exactly, because it was kind of making you like absolutely drained.
Oh yeah, and especially. I'm switching the day I'm doing them because on Mondays I would do them. I originally had them on Mondays, which like I work Mondays, and I don't like. I mean, okay, it was like getting up, sitting here for the premiere, and then having to work. It just felt exhausting, and I don't want to have to like feel exhausted with a premiere of a podcast, and I'd rather do it later because I'm more of like a night person. Not gonna lie. When I wake up, I usually wake up around like noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So like. I'm a night person. I get most of my stuff done. We're actually recording this at like 3 a.m. So like, it's a night early morning person.
I mean, I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. I've only been off work for like 2 hours. So
I know. I kind of put her on the spot. It was like, we're gonna do this now. So give mad props to Mogo.
You kind of prepped me a little, but kind of didn't at the same time. You were kind of like, oh, we might do it, we might not. And then you were like, okay, we're doing it. I'm like, okay.
Come on, I've been talking about getting you on. We've been having this idea for a long time, and you've been wanting to have some place to put your official, talk about your channel and everything, and your artwork and everything. So, like, she will stream. I don't think I mentioned this. You are streaming, making my artwork. So if you can catch that. I think when you're done with P4, I mean, you'll probably go more do artwork for a little bit, and then go into a different game. I think.
Considering how meaty Persona 4 has been, granted, love the game. I love the dynamic with the story. I mean, not even gonna lie, with as of recording this, the last session I did, going from I will openly admit crying on stream to wanting to tear my computer and rip it out the window, or throw it out the window. Yeah. That game can be a very bad roller coaster.
Oh, you accidentally got the bad ending, and I came in on that on my break at work, and I was like, what's going on? No. I'm like, this game can't be over. You've been playing it for a while, but it's not like you've put in mad hours. Like P5 toke you so long.
I've been massively dedicated. I actually haven't even finished.
I know,
P5.
but like P5, you played more P5 and didn't get nowhere close to the end of the game than you have on P4.
Exactly. Well, that, and also, you also know the reason why I haven't really finished P5.
Got spoiled, pretty much.
Well, no, it wasn't the fact that I got spoiled, is I got so far on a specific run.
Yeah, that you don't have the save file for anymore.
And I don't have the save file anymore, so I have to start all the way over again.
Yeah, it's a big freaking game, dude. P5.
It is a very big game.
But it's so fun, and I would highly recommend it.
At some point, I want to be able to stream it because, oh my god, I love that game.
Yeah, you had to get a capture card though, and just add that to the list of things you wish you had. You're trying to save up for.
Pretty much. And I'm just gonna say this now: Futaba is best girl.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I mean, hey, if we're talking about P5.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about the artwork. So she's kind of ahead of schedule on the planned project. So if you want like a sneak peek of like what I possibly am going to put songs out for, you can probably see it first on her streams based on the artwork she's doing. So like that's another incentive to go check out her streams, because like she's ahead of me right now. She's like, I'm gonna start working on the song. I'm starting to work on the song, I think probably in the next couple days. From as of this recording, I should have a beat made, an instrumental made by the time this podcast comes out. I hope so. For the song that she just made the artwork for. So, and then she's gonna start working on the one for my next song, which I actually feel like the one that's for my next song is actually more confirmed and more set in stone than the one that comes before it, because I'm having a special guest on that one. The instrumental's already made for that one. That'll be the one that comes out on the 28th. Of this month. I'm doing them every Wednesday, so on the 7th will be Frieza, 14th is Pain, 21st is that one I was telling you about, that I was telling everybody about, that you just made the artwork for me, and the 28th is the one that you're going to start working on here pretty soon, which the one on the 28th, I will tell you, special guest on that one, they sent me their verse, and it's freaking insane. I'm gonna wait until further to announce that, but I will tell you that the person that's gonna be on that song totally nailed their verse. It's gonna go hard, you don't even know. Best way to close out the month of Villain Month. Oh yeah, did I say that? I think it is Villain Month. I'm doing villains this month, so.
I mean, it is Spoopy Month.
You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it because it's more confirmed. I don't know if I'm doing the one. I don't know if I'm doing the one that you just made. I hope so. I may skip a week if I can't get it done. Or
I believe in you.
I think I can get it done. Okay.
I believe in you.
I will say what is planned. Here, fine. I'll say it. Dio from, I think I've already said this in a previous podcast, but okay. Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That should be the 21st, and then the 28th is going to be All For One. I'm not going to announce the guest, but I will tell you it's All For One. But they as I said, the special guest went hard. They went so hard on that track. It's gonna be a great way to end the whole entire Villain Month. And then next month I haven't figured out who I'm doing for the first week, but it's gonna be Hero Month. So
I'm excited for that, no matter what it is.
Yeah, I'm still kind of figuring that out, because it's like, you know, it's kind of too far ahead for me to know, because I could change my mind. You know, I can change my mind on who I want to have. But yeah. I say Hero Month, but it's more like hero / main protagonist month. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do, because the character that I had planned for the first week, I mean, I don't know if they would be a hero, but they're definitely main protagonist of the anime that I'm going to be doing.
Oh, yeah.
Of the originally planned one, not the one I was going to think about doing and switch it up.
Oh, okay. I was like, I kind of know where it's going since I'm doing all the art for it.
I don't know if I should say, like, because it's not confirmed. Okay, if I say anything, everything past Pain is not confirmed. I'll say that.
Well, All For One is.
All For One. Okay, I'm gonna probably get my All For One stuff done. Like, honestly, if it's getting like close to like the 21st or whatever, or if it's getting like if it gets to a certain point and I just don't think I'm gonna get Dio done, I'm just gonna put a pin in it and just say I'm gonna work on this later, and then I'm gonna stop and just start working on my other one because I need to get it done. Basically that's my whole entire thing. It's like All For One is more confirmed than Dio. But the one I was planning on doing after Dio was I was thinking about doing Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. But then I was thinking, because I did Frieza the first week of October, I should do like someone from Dragon Ball, and I was thinking of doing like Piccolo, because Frieza literally killed the entire race of Nameks, and I thought having Piccolo would be like kind of like a callback to my Frieza rap, and have it be kind of like that. I was thinking of doing Goku, but I was like, because like Goku goes up against like a lot of villains, and I think if you were to the best one I could think of is, you know, have it be Piccolo, because of the whole, you know, I made a joke about, I made a line in that song about, you know, I made a line in that song talking to Piccolo specifically, or talking about Piccolo specifically and dissing him in that. So if you haven't heard that rap, it's gonna be out on my music channel, and the link will be in the description for here in this video as well. Or yeah, I say this video, I'm talking about if you're listening to this on YouTube. If you're on SoundCloud listening to this, I am so sorry. You just have to listen to it. It's if you just search up Yo Boy Kaos, YABOIKAOS on YouTube, you'll find my channel, hopefully. Hopefully.
Wow, way to confuse people there. Way to confuse people there, Chaos.
What do you mean? What I do? Like, what I do? No. But yeah.
You're like,
holy crap.
Yeah, for the people on SoundCloud, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, because I post these on SoundCloud and YouTube at the same time, so like it's.
Well.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we at here? We gotta figure out this podcast episode's gonna be more relaxed and chill and less. Like they're all chill, but this one's like has like less of like I have a lot more questions for other people.
It's like less structured.
It's less structured and it's more of just like we're just chatting. I do kind of want to talk about this. I don't know how long we're gonna get into this, but like I want to ask like what would you say are your top 5 anime right now? Like top 5 anime in the moment. I know it changes. I know it's always gonna change. Maybe 5 anime right now that you're really into. Maybe not top 5.
God, I hate this question. I always have, and I always will.
Well, you like your Full Metal Alchemist.
I love Full Metal Alchemist.
Like Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. Yes.
With how much you've been obsessed with this show and getting me to watch it all, I would hope you put it in your top 5. Mogi.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, that's up there, Mogi.
Yeah.
Since the way season 2 ends, I need more of the manga. I'm at this point, I've at this point just given up hope, and I'm just like, screw it, manga. I'm gonna read you now.
This question gets everybody. This question gets everybody.
Yeah. For the nostalgia factor, I would say Naruto, because that's what the original thing that got me into anime. When I was about the young age of, I want to say 7. I want to say around that is when I.
When you were a wee old child. Or wee young child, I should say. Back in the wee old days when you were a wee young child there. Yeah.
Pretty much. I remember my cousins brought over the DVD set with the first episode, and as soon as I saw the opening with the nine-tailed fox, I was like, I'm hooked.
It's such a good. It's such a good.
What is that? 3?
That's 3. Yes. No, is it 4? No, because you said Full Metal Brotherhood. You said Mogi. Naruto. Okay, I guess that is 3. I guess I miscounted. Oh man, this question gets everybody. MHA question mark?
Yeah, nope, My Hero would definitely be up there.
Okay, that's 4. Just pick one more.
Since I'm kind of trying to finish the show up right now. Oh god, actually it's kind of a tie right now. Do ties count?
Sure.
Right now it's kind of a tie between Yu Yu Hakusho and JoJo, I would say.
That's a good tie. I think that's a good like 5, you know, having the tie at the end because it's technically 6, but
well, because I love Yu Yu Hakusho and that show is absolutely great. But I'm like been huge into JoJo lately. Trying to go and catch up on that.
Yeah, my top 5. I keep changing. It keeps changing.
I was gonna say it's been a while since you've told me your top 5.
I know that Naruto is gonna be number 1, hands down, nostalgia factor. It's the first anime that I think the first anime. I can't remember if it's like if I saw that or Pokemon first, but I feel like I remember. I feel like I watched more Naruto and maybe like played more Pokemon. I think that'd probably be mine. Like I watched Pokemon occasionally, but I don't think it was like the first one I really got into. Naruto when I was a kid was the first one before I even knew what anime was. I was like, oh, cartoon, let's go, let's watch it. You know, animated, you know, it's cool.
Yeah.
Me as a kid not knowing that it was anime. But yeah,
I mean,
this
does anybody really ever know what's anime at that age?
like okay, even if they did, they probably didn't grasp the idea or like not the idea, but the full like concept of what anime is at that age. Because I had to be like at least 6 or 7. I had to be, you know, I had to be very young. I remember I would run around the house with my brother and we pretend to be, you know, Naruto characters and pretending to
what?
throw shuriken. You know what? You're getting me to remember this stuff, okay? This is like prime entertainment here. Let's go. We're gonna go.
I mean, this just proves my point that every episode I listen to and every episode I'm apparently gonna be hearing, I learn something new about you.
Well, you get to hear it. You actually get to be part of this episode, so you get to hear it. You get to, you know, you're part of it.
Well, still nonetheless.
I used to run around jumping. I would like jump all over the place as a kid, you know, pretending to throw like shuriken at my brother. I remember, I think my brother really liked Sasuke. I liked Sasuke when I was a kid. Okay, but that was before. Okay, okay.
That was before you got where you are now.
I liked Sasuke, but my brother was like, Sasuke's cool, so he got Sasuke. So I'd always pretend to be Naruto. So you know, it was whatever.
I mean, and then there was me who, I'm not even gonna lie here, made like handmade.
Oh, you still have them. I still have. You still have them. I still like find them in your room, and I'm like this. It's actually really cool. I gotta.
I made those when I was like 10.
Yo, you gotta make it.
Them. Well, no, the reason that I didn't realize where they were for so long was because I kept them in hiding. My mom wasn't too keen on the idea of me liking Naruto. So I had all this Naruto stuff like kind of in secret kind of deal. Which is kind of sad. But that's kind of what I did is I found like all this Naruto stuff and I would go and like make stuff and do all this stuff and it was kind of like that kind of like rebellious kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I kind of think I went a little further than you of dedication with that show because I took the time to learn all the hand signs.
Yeah.
like the basic ones because
Man, I apologize.
I was bored one day.
I apologize to all the listeners who got a wind blown into them from your microphone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I heard that over the Discord call. I apologize. It's fine.
I didn't realize that trying to contain my laughter would be that bad.
Yeah, you know, it's so nonchalant. You're just talking about it. Yeah.
I mean,
it was so last minute. I didn't even give you time to set up your pop filter. That was my bad.
No, I mean, you know what?
It's whatever.
I don't even use the pop filter for streams. So I mean,
it's fine. And
is it really that big of a deal?
No, not really. I apologize if that's really loud. But I was gonna say you should make a post on your Twitter around the time that this drops, like showing, like if you could find one of them and take a picture of the little kunai and shuriken that you made. That would be super
I mean, dope. I can try.
If you can find them. If not, you know what? They just gotta take my word and your word for it that they're cool.
I mean, in my opinion, the shuriken look better. Because I did just use what I found around the house. So I found like.
Isn't that like every kid though? Isn't like every kid just uses what they can find? I remember.
Well, here's the sad thing. The instructions, because I'd found a YouTube tutorial on this, like of how to make this. And it was like, oh yeah, you need to tape this part. And so I sit there, I'm like, well, we ran out of tape. So I ended up finding like clear medical tape and using that instead. And,
hey, what works. I remember.
If it works, it works.
Oh, here's another thing you might not know. I used to play with like a bunch of Nerf guns when I was a kid, and I used toilet paper rolls. I'd cut them with scissors and like shape them around the end of the nozzle of the Nerf gun. And then I would like once it's like sized right, I'd put like black tape around it, making it like a silencer, so it looked like a silencer. But I mean, I never took it outside because I knew that like if you took it outside, like I guess you could, it's a colorful gun. Like, but I still knew that
Yeah.
like I still knew that like the orange tip said it was a toy gun, whatever. I just did it inside, you know, when I did like Nerf wars in the house, you know. But it had like and like, surprisingly enough, because like a toilet paper roll is not that long, so the darts still fly out, and it was like it just looked cooler in my opinion on the guns. It made it look like it had a silencer, so it was really cool. So like toilet paper rolls and black tape, and you know,
I mean,
DIY and a little bit of you know, a little bit of creativity and it.
Exactly, you gotta have a little bit of creativity in your life.
Oh my gosh! And we also like did major Nerf wars. I think I told you about this, but like outside in this whole block,
Yes.
we had so many people. We had like at least like 5 or 6. That's so many when you're a kid to keep track of.
Well,
But if you have
yeah.
5 or 6 people doing a Nerf war, and like they have endless darts, we would walk around the block multiple times here trying to find all the darts that we shot at each other around the block. It was like the cleanup was so bad, but it was so worth it because it was so fun. I think we lost a few darts along the way. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, doesn't everybody?
We didn't
lose
account.
darts
We
in
didn't
their
account for the
fight?
darts. I just asked my parents to buy me new ones when I ran out. So.
I mean, I think that's everybody when they have a Nerf war.
and then came my dog, which if you know, my dog's been in the background of a few of my videos. She ate a bunch of them, so we like literally they're gone.
Wait, she did?
Like we don't have any more darts, so they're gone.
Wait, she did?
Like she chewed them up, ate them, whatever. Yeah, she did. They're gone. They whatever darts were left over are gone.
Rip.
Yep. So,
Massive rip there.
yeah, that was kind of a good little conversation. What we talked about that went from like anime to talking about Nerf.
Child. I was gonna say that went from anime to childhood creativity to Nerf wars.
To Nerf wars, yeah. But yeah, okay, now I want to ask you, what are your top 5 games or biggest games you're into at the moment?
Biggest games I'm into at the moment?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because
You could say game franchises if it helps.
I was gonna say game franchises that might help.
Okay, yeah.
Because Persona would take up 2 slots if I didn't.
Yeah, so you could do like
Because
Persona.
4 and 5. I mean, plus I've been massively into the dancing games lately.
Yeah, I know, you've been telling me you've been
Because
playing them
why
a lot.
I mean, they are quite fun.
I bet. I bet.
As difficult as they are at points.
Mm.
So, what?
I was just doing the noise you made. I'm just being funny.
Oh. I didn't even
If you
hear
don't put the
it.
Borderlands franchise in there.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that was next. My brain had to go and, process what I was about to say. So yeah, Persona, Borderlands, let's see. Trying to go in, scan my, video game collection at the moment. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I love Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah. I actually I got that.
It makes me so
I got
happy.
that for you for your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me so happy. Well, I got into the series with New Leaf, and I absolutely loved it, and it made me so happy. And I haven't been able to play New Leaf for so long, and then you got me New Horizons for my birthday, and I was like, yay, I get to do this all over again, and it's more fun.
I'm really glad you
We're
enjoy it
friends.
because I think I sat there and I asked you, would you rather have that or the new Paper Mario? And you said,
I can't stand the new look of the new Paper Mario, so please Animal Crossing.
yeah.
And then we went to the store that same day, and you got it for me. And
Yeah, I was like, which one would you rather have? You're like, okay, because I asked you if I got
No,
you something, which
'cause-
one would you want?
well-
and then we
well,
showed up
because-
at the
no.
GameStop and I'm like, I'm getting you Animal Crossing. And you're like, what?
Well, no, because what happened is on the way to that GameStop, you were like, would you rather have this or that? And I was like, that. And you're like, okay. And we start looking around that GameStop and then we're checking out and he's like, oh yeah, I want to get the new Animal Crossing for you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I was like, can I get a digital code for download for Animal Crossing? And then you just look at me like, what?
I'm like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? Am I hearing you correctly?
Yeah, that's how it went down. Literally, that's how it went down. We're not even like.
It's not an exaggeration.
No, it literally
I
was
swear.
like I was keeping it secret until like we were checking out. Oh, I don't know what we picked up at the same time. A few items, and then it wasn't. Really...
I was gonna say, I think we picked up my JoJo hat. I think.
Oh, and then we either pre-ordered or picked up.
I think we
we picked up Ghost of Tsushima at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima at the same time.
Didn't we also pre-order a couple pop vinyls?
I think we did something like that, along the lines of that. But yeah, so that makes 3.
Ever growing.
What?
I said the pop vinyl collection ever growing.
Yeah, the ever growing. I mean, if you've seen a picture of my setup on my Twitter, I posted it there. And I did I post it on Discord? I think I did. My setups. I have pops and figures and fig pins all over my setup here. Like it's.
My setup, or actually I should say my room in general, I went and got a shelf because I was like, oh, I have such few figures. I want to go and have a little shelf so I can display some. And then I got so many that I can't even fit them all on that shelf anymore. So now they're like
all over the place.
on the shelf, on my computer, on like other random spots I can find. Just because I'm like, I love all these and they're beautiful.
But yeah, you need 2 more on there. You have 3.
Fuck.
It's okay if you swear. I've had, I literally had, I had Sky Limits and and Sailor Your Love on here, and like,
I'm like,
you're
you
good.
had Sailor on here, like, she literally said she has a sailor's mouth.
Oh, that's part of the backstory of her name. So like,
I know that was my point.
Yeah. You've been really into. You keep asking to play like the new My Hero game. Not really new anymore.
Yeah. I mean, anime fighting games in general, I've been wanting to play.
And Jump Force.
Well, I count that as an anime fighting game.
I was putting that in there in that category.
Well, I was gonna say well, because I have a whole bunch of the anime games, like My Hero. I have the Naruto ones. I have Jump Force. I'm trying to think, like those kind of games in general.
All right, we got one more. If you have a type of game, you're like, you're making it hard on yourself for like lumping them in categories. So
I know I'm making it hard to lump it in categories, but at the same time, I'm sitting here like, if I don't choose that. What about game
Smash
in the
Bros?
Franchise, I haven't played Smash Bros. I'm so.
Would that be in your 5? Because you could say just Smash Bros as a franchise, and that would be 5.
I mean, I was going to say if I had to pick a specific game and a game that's near and dear to my heart, and you know the answer to this, is Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. Hence why my standards of Paper Mario is so high.
Yeah, because that one left such an impression on you.
Actually, hold on. I'm actually going to retract the fighting game one. I'm actually going to take that one back.
Okay.
One that was near and dear to my childhood. Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, yeah. Because I remember when they announced Banjo.
When they announced Banjo and Smash, my heart just stopped.
You're like,
I was sitting here like, this is something I've wanted for so long. I loved Banjo. I love Banjo.
Yeah, it's. I didn't play it, but I could see how much it means to you and how much you talk about it.
Yeah. I used to play it on the N64 back when I had it, and I loved it. I mean, it's a cute little bear and a wisecracking bird. I mean.
Yeah, I have to play it. I have to check it out.
We might have to pick it up because now, since Rare is owned by Microsoft, we might have to go and get the Xbox copy of it now. But I mean, nothing beats playing it on a good old N64.
Who knows, man? We can just check it out. But yeah, what are my top 5 games? Holy crap!
I mean, they're ever changing.
In the moment, I'd say Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2, Doom Eternal, or I'd say probably the Doom franchise. I'd say it's because this year. I'd say like Doom Eternal. I'm trying to think here in this moment. I would say like the Halo franchise. That would be like probably up there at number 1 actually, and then it would go everything else after that. Then it'd be like Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2, and what was the other one I said? Oh, Doom Eternal, and then I need a 5th one. I'm gonna try to. It's hard to pick because I'm trying to think about what games I'm really into. I don't really play a whole lot of games. Actually, I've been so busy with all my like music, everything like that I don't play very many games. So I know that I recently picked up Among Us. Actually, I didn't pick it up. You picked it up for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I was like, you got like I heard people talking about it, and I was like, and you were like, I want to get it. And I was like, you know
I
what?
haven't played it enough to consider it in my top. Like, I just haven't played it enough to formulate an opinion on whether it's in my top 5.
I've only played a couple games, and that was at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know what else. I gotta.
They say it's.
I
best
feel like
to do with friends,
I feel like Elder Scrolls Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
I want to get more into.
I feel like because that's one of the games I put. Oh, what about the Fallout?
I was gonna say Fallout though.
I would say like it's a tie between those two, like the Bethesda games, like those type of Bethesda games, like the open world, like Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 I really enjoyed, and then I really enjoyed Skyrim. I'd put those in the same because they're like, yes, they take place in different they're different concepts, but they're open world. I like that kind of style, and Bethesda does that really well. 76, it's not the best. I think it's better now than on release, but I haven't even played 76 that much. I wanted to get back into it. It's just like there's so many new games coming out that it's like like it kind of it should have launched with all the features it has now. They should have postponed it, launched it with all the features that they now have, because they finally listened to their community. They should have done it and pushed it back and then had everything on launch. That way they can improve it from there, and it would be a much better game by now.
Oh well.
It's saddening because I know that they had such high hopes for it, and I could see, like, as a player can see what they were trying to go for with it. It just didn't really hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see their vision. It's just like it didn't work.
I get you.
But yeah, I'd say 76 now is an okay game. Like it's not the best, and if you can get it on sale, it's probably hella on sale. But if you can get it for a decent price,
I was gonna say by now it wouldn't surprise me, considering when did it come out? Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, it came out a while ago. I still think they should have postponed it by a year, and then whatever. At least I can appreciate and see what they were trying to do with it, but it didn't. Yeah. You know, I think as people who criticize games like that, they have, at least if you could see what they were trying to do, like, you can at least appreciate what they were trying to do, but just know that it just didn't work out.
Exactly.
One game I am looking forward to is Cyberpunk 2077. I'm looking forward to that. Like, not gonna lie, I feel like that's the only game I'm gonna pick up, like, right away this fall. There's a new Call of Duty coming out. It looks cool. I just don't think I'm gonna pick it up right away, because, like, there's a new Call of Duty every year, and I want to talk about this. Like, me as a player, I love playing Call of Duty games, but like, if after a certain point, like after like the middle of summer, I start to think, what's the point of spending time on a Call of Duty game, like the current one, when there's a new one coming out in a couple months? You know? That's my whole point of, like, why spend time on this one when there's a new one coming out? And I think they should take their time. This is like, I'm calling them out now. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Lol.
I love Call of Duty. It's a great franchise. I think it would be an honorable mention, but it won't actually be in there because, like, they just make them so much.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna bring up honorable mentions, though, one I'm kind of hating myself for not bringing up. And I know that it's kind of, like, franchise-wise, it's a little controversial as of late because the games have been very hit or miss. But it's kind of a reason why I'm as big into some games as I am. Would be the Sonic franchise. I love Sonic.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't mention that, but now that you have, it's great.
Now, I was gonna say, I just thought about it. I was like, wait a second. I said, oh, this, and I'm like, wait, where's Sonic in there?
No, and don't get me wrong, Matt. I was saying about the whole COD thing. I love Call of Duty games. I just think they need to take like 2 years on them instead of every year. Let them play out a little bit longer. You know, they could.
It makes more sense.
And I feel like they can make them better that way, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Sorry, I don't want to. That's all I have to say.
Well, you just turned this into a COD roast session.
It's not really a roast. It's just more of like I really enjoy Call of Duty games. Like they're one of the, like Halo and Call of Duty were my childhood, like playing first-person shooters. And I just think, you know, after having so many every year, it's just like, you know, you start to think it's just oversaturated. It's like, why put so much time and energy into doing all of this and playing this game when a new one's gonna come out and everyone's gonna move on to the new one? It's just, this doesn't make any sense.
Like, not even gonna lie, this is kind of like other games you're playing. It's like the Madden things that I've been seeing around.
Oh, yeah, Madden.
And sports games in general.
Like the Madden ones,
yeah,
I like playing Madden games. I ain't gonna lie, I actually like sports. I'm a nerd that likes sports. I feel like that's possible. You could do that too.
It's possible.
Yeah. I like the Madden games, but like every year, it's just a big update on the roster. That's all it is, and like, a few new features. I feel like if you can get it on a good sale, or like if you're paying for like EA, you know, EA Access or whatever, I think it's like the EA Premier actually, whatever it is, the one where you can get the games for free as long as you're paying, not really for free, but you get them in addition to your membership you're paying for. That's fine. But like I would not pay $60 every year personally. I know people who do, and it's fine. I'm not judging you if you really like Madden games. But
I mean, I get supporting the developers, but I mean,
but yeah, I feel like if you're someone who makes money off playing Madden games, like if you're like a big Madden streamer or content creator, that makes a lot of sense because you need to have that every year. You need to stay up with it.
But if you're just playing it like casually,
yeah, even then some people like the new updates. But for me personally, I'm okay playing the versions for a couple years and then getting a new version. Like I have Madden, I think 20, I think.
Yes.
Madden 20, and I think I'm okay playing that for a little bit. Like it's good. You just.
Good.
Okay. Well, that's a lot about games. I don't know, man. Should we wrap this up?
Why not? I mean, I'm good to keep going. I mean.
Oh man, I don't even know what we talk about. We just talked about favorite anime and games.
Hold on, did we even bring up your top 5 favorite anime? I think you just jumped straight into games.
Oh, because we were talking about it. That's true. That is true. Because I was talking about it. Wow, thank you for calling me on that. Okay, my top 5. Okay, I said Naruto. You know, this is why. This is not super structured, everybody. Like,
I mean, hey, come on.
We got to talking so much about on the tangent that I thought we were done talking about top 5 anime. It's okay.
No, because you brought up Naruto, and then you brought up the Nerf, and then we brought up the creativity thing. That's where we went.
Okay, Naruto, then MHA, My Hero Academia. I love what they're doing. Really excited.
New season coming out in 2021.
I have to say Assassination Classroom's up there. Fairy Tail, because it's like it's the anime to get me really into anime, other than just like Naruto.
Yeah.
And then I would have to say, this is a tough one, because now I have to think.
Because you're like, now of all the ones that you originally had in your top 5, which are the ones to go?
Trying to think about what I've been watching lately and what. I have to say JoJo. I'm bumping DBZ and One Piece out just because. I think it's just because I haven't seen far into either one of those series to actually really formulate like. Yeah. I feel like once I get farther in Dragon Ball and One Piece, it's also hard to pick a top 5. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering
Those would be honorable mentions. DBZ and One Piece would be honorable mentions.
I was gonna say, if we had to go in perspective,
Mm-hmm.
DBZ has like what 500, 600 episodes, like, or well, DB in general, like the entirety of like the Dragon Ball franchise, there's like 600 fucking episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And One Piece, I don't think that's even gonna finish in our lifetime at this point. I mean,
You know what? To be honest, I really want to catch up on that series, but there's just like so much other stuff I want to watch.
exactly.
Like,
I mean, that's my problem. Is like, I have these long-running shows that I want to finish. Like, I mean, I guess it's not really long-running per se, but I mean, if you want to count long as over 100 episodes, Yu Yu Hakusho, 113 episodes. I'm almost done with it. Finally. It took a long break from it,
mhm.
but I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But it's like there's been so many other shorter shows, and I'm like, ooh, you seem like I could go and finish you in a sitting. Let's go.
Yeah. We are trying to, we watch a lot of anime together because it's just easier. I like watching anime with someone. It's just the
Yeah.
experience. So we've been the experience is like better that way.
Well,
We are trying
not
to
only-
watch through, we started Demon
Well, I was gonna
Slayer.
say, well, we're trying to go and catch me up on things and catch you up on things too.
We're in the middle of like a bunch of different things. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like,
well,
there's, like,
between the stuff that we're watching for the first time, the stuff that I'm trying to catch you up on, and the stuff that you're trying to catch me up on, yeah, the list
a lot
is
of stuff.
quite long.
Trying to like,
but-
I'm trying to personally, for me, I've already seen it, but I'm trying to rewatch the first couple seasons of SDS to watch the new one. I hear people say it's kind of like, it's kind of on the animation and everything. I want to formulate my own opinion on it, but it's been so long since I've seen Seven Deadly Sins, like the last season. I think we watched the season when it
I'm
first
not
came
even-
out. It's like season
I'm
2.
not even gonna lie. Yeah, we did. But not even gonna lie. For me, when it comes to a show like Seven Deadly Sins, I watch it more for the story.
Mhm.
I don't tend to go and be like, ooh, pretty graphics. Even as an artist, I'm just sitting here like, oh, I want to see where the story's gonna go. Like, I don't really, if it has like derpy moments in animation or whatever, then okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those shows for me where it's like, I want to see where the story goes.
I really like, okay, I should have also mentioned this, it's hard to pick, but Ruby has been one of my favorite, I don't know if we call it anime or whatever.
I mean, that's kind of up for debate.
Okay.
The anime scene has been trying to figure that out for years.
Okay, I'm not gonna, that's not the problem here, I'm just gonna mention it as one of my favorite shows. I don't know about the new season. I think, okay, I get.
Well, the new season hasn't come out yet.
No, I'm
Next
talking
month-
about, okay, what do they don't call them seasons, they call them volumes. Volume was a 7?
Volume 7 was the last
I don't
one.
know if I really like the direction that they were going in with it. Okay, maybe it's not the fact I don't like the direction, it just felt rushed. Like, it just, like, I feel like the
Yeah.
character choice of making Ironwood go crazy. Spoiler, sorry. I should have freaking mentioned that.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry,
Jeez.
you know what?
If
To
you
be
wanna even
honest,
preface-
once people hear me start talking about Volume 7, if they haven't seen it, they should have, yeah.
How about if you haven't seen Ruby, go watch Ruby.
It's good.
But if you are caught up to Ruby and know Volume 7 and specific characters do what specific characters did,
It's just my personal opinion. I guess we're talking about it now because it's kind of what this podcast now is. I think that having Ironwood go like berserk and crazy like he did with Distrust should have gone a little more, because he was like fine, crazy. You know, it was
Exactly.
it didn't really show him like start to like deteriorate. Like, I kind of
it was like
split
suddenly
second,
a
yeah.
switch. It was like a switch flipped
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
And I know for some people that is kind of like that, it does happen like that. Like, some people can have that happen, but it didn't for me, it
just
didn't
didn't seem
feel
like-
it felt forced almost. It felt forced. It was like,
Well, between
it was
that-
almost like it's like when you're like driving down the road and like it just seems fine and all of a sudden road's gone. Like, you know, it's like plot twist. Like, it's like, why?
Yeah.
In my mind,
also,
that's what I thought it was.
I mean, if we're also gonna go there, it doesn't seem like Aaron would be that kind of character.
It just seemed very weird. Like, he's usually that calm, collected, likes to think about things rationally, and then all of a sudden stops thinking about it rationally and just automatically just starts. Yeah, I get it. I get it though. I get what they're trying to do. They want him to go. I get the direction that they want to go because they're trying to create drama and suspense, and they want people to feel like they want people to be like on a cliffhanger for the next volume. I get it, but it just seemed a little rushed in my opinion. If they could have drawn that out with a few more episodes, and it would have felt a little more. If it would have felt better.
It would have meshed better, probably.
But that's my opinion. I'm still hyped for the new volume. I'm still gonna watch it. It's still in my mind. I just think Volume 7 was a weaker volume in my opinion. But I hope Volume 8 can pick things back up, and it's whatever. I still enjoy it as a whole, a show as a whole.
It's a story. I like it.
Yeah, just kind of on like direction. It not because I didn't like where it went. It's just I just think it was rushed in my mind.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're getting close to an hour. Yeah, we are actually getting close to an hour. I usually try to keep it around that. I think we're gonna actually just like wrap it up. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Just because we can have you on again. We can have you on again.
Now I've gotten comfortable.
You're fine. You're fine. I think we're just gonna wrap it up for this episode, just because I don't know what else to talk about, but we could think of more things. Just tell people again, refresh them again, plug your Twitch channel, let them know what the link is. Basically, hopefully you know what the link is.
I'm not that stupid.
I gotta tease. Okay, this is your time right now. Plug away.
Wow. First off, thanks for that. But thank you for letting me be on this. It still baffles my mind. I'm still trying to get my head around it. But still, nonetheless, it was fun. I was scared at first, not gonna lie, but I've been more comfortable. But yeah, so I go live every Wednesday, 6:30 Pacific time.
PM. Yeah, 5 PM.
Yeah. Oh, did I not say PM?
No.
I thought I said PM.
No.
Damn it. I was like, I was on a roll.
Start over.
But no, 6:30 PM Wednesdays Pacific time. Probably catch me playing Persona, probably working on art, probably playing Borderlands, depending on how I'm feeling. I really want to play some more Borderlands, not gonna lie. I might work on my solo playthroughs on that more, but I'm probably going to start working more on art again, because the grind never ends.
Yeah.
Because I get so dedicated into making one, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta get to the next one. I gotta do it. But anyway, yeah. So twitch.tv /
See, you know how it feels. It's not a video on YBK Studios without tongue twister words.
Chaos. Here's my problem.
Yeah.
I was at work for 7 hours talking to people.
Yeah, you're good.
So
you're good.
By hour 5, my hours get tripped.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You can go and say that.
But
again.
anyway.
It's the most unplanned outro.
I know, right?
All right.
Anyway, yeah. So twitch.tv / Mogo1331. I will be posting more on my Twitter. I'm trying to anyway. I'm not that social on Twitter, but I'm trying.
That one's different though. You gotta tell them the numbers after your name. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. The Twitter is Mogo1771. I tried to keep the 1331 because Eevee is my favorite Pokemon.
133.
So yeah, so it's 133. And
it wouldn't
then I was
let you
like,
do 1331 though, would it?
No, Twitter wouldn't let me do it. It made me sad because apparently it was already taken.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I'm like, wait, how many people are called Mogo? I thought this was original.
You took my name. No, that's my name. You better give it back to me.
I'm like, it's my name.
That reminds me. That reminds me of that the JT music song, the Doom one.
Oh, yeah.
The song for Song for Daisy? It was called.
No. Wait, yeah.
He's like, I was gonna make that my gamer tag, but somebody already took it, and I'm gonna fucking kill him. Yeah, like. Oh man.
May not have played much of Doom, but I love that song.
It's such a good song. All right, thank you for being on, Mogo. Thank you. You have been an amazing guest, special guest.
Yeah.
It's been a different dynamic. I feel like the you know. If they already don't know, we said it. You're my girlfriend, so the dynamic is like that. So
exactly. But yeah, more fun times to come. Hopefully, I'm hoping to make more social medias to be able to show more stuff.
Yeah, aren't you gonna work on trying to get Instagram?
Yeah.
If you have that made by the time this comes out, I'll link it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish that up after recording this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be going and showing off stuff there. As I said, I'm gonna try to be more active on Twitter. I just never know what to say, so I'm like, But yeah, so I'm excited to branch out more and show everybody more of Mogo.
Thank you so much for being on. Thank you everybody for checking out this podcast. Please go check the links in the description to go support the beautiful, amazing, talented Mogo. And her go follow her on Twitch. Go on Twitter, on Instagram if she has that made. Go show her all the love. Tell her that Kaos sent you. She'll know. And just please go show her some love, and if you can, go check out her live streams every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. You may be able to catch an early look at the songs I'm working on based on the artwork she's doing, and you'll get to peep the album artworks in progress. So
exactly,
and see what they would be.
Since I tend to be about, I want to say on average about 1 or 2 songs ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
It could be either a super close sneak peek, or it could be an even further sneak peek.
It's super. So more incentive to go check her streams out. But yeah, thank you all so much for being on.
Thank you for having me. I should say that.
Thank you so much for checking out this podcast, everybody listening. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for the continued support. If this is your first episode that you're listening to, go check out my other ones. I have a bunch of amazing guests on those. That will be a link in the description to the playlist of all of my podcast episodes. Again, YouTube only. SoundCloud, you're just gonna have to,
there's
SoundCloud.
There's a playlist.
But yeah.
There's a link for SoundCloud.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know when I'll bring you another episode. I don't think I'm doing these weekly anymore, just based on my schedule. I'm gonna try bi-weekly, so maybe I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. If not, I hope to bring you one very shortly and very soon. But you can catch my music on pretty regularly, I hope. But yeah, until next time, everybody, I hope you're having a fun, fantastic, safe day. And yeah, bye everyone.